Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm here with a Small Business Saturday Spotlight. I am here to tell you about a small business that I think could be a tremendous help to new wig wearers. So if you're a new wig wearer and you're struggling with the wig journey, then stick around for the rest of this video and learn about a business that just might help you. I am so excited to be able to bring this Small Business Saturday Spotlight to you guys because I'm going to tell you about a woman that I absolutely love. And I am excited not only to support her small business, but to share with you guys a valuable, potentially valuable resource on your wig wearing journey. I'm here to talk about a business called My Wig Coach and the owner of My Wig Coach, Sherry Schaefer. Now, if some of you are on Facebook and some of the Facebook groups, you might be familiar with Sherry, as she is a part of a number of the groups and does share quite frequently her vast knowledge and experience with wigs in the groups. And she has a consulting business that she has started within the last few years in helping wig wearers on their journey to find pieces that work for them or to help them modify pieces that aren't quite right. And that is one of the biggest benefits of working with Sherry is her experience as a hairstylist. So let me just tell you a little bit of background on how I came to know Sherry. So as you guys know, I'm really active in some of the Facebook groups and on Instagram in addition to my videos here because I think some of the best ways we can help support our wig sisters is just by sharing our daily journey and answering questions. And so I had started to see Sherry in a few of the groups that I was in sharing answers to questions. She was also sharing tips and tutorials on how to do things with wigs, work with them, and make them your own. And I actually learned quite a lot from some of her videos. I have found her to be a tremendous asset and value on my own personal wig wearing journey. And so I had reached out to Sherry and decided I'd like to learn a little bit more about her business. And actually, the wig on my head, I purchased from her. So I'm wearing John Renault Carey. It's a human hair wig, and I'm wearing it in salted caramel. I wanted to get this piece because I wanted to do a color comparison with I have a synthetic and a heat-friendly synthetic version of this color. And I did this with my Carey in the color Caramel Ribbon, and I thought it was so valuable. I've been on the hunt ever since to get another Carey so that I could do another color comparison. And I wasn't sure what color I wanted to get, and so I thought I'd use Sherry as a resource to help me choose a color and make the purchase so that when I brought this Small Business Saturday Spotlight to you, I could actually tell you that I have worked with her and what my experience was. And what I found to be such a value is the fact that not only is she a wig wearer and she has experience wearing wigs, but she is a licensed hairstylist and has been for over 20 years. And she sells wigs as well. And so she really does provide a full service benefit to anyone who wants to use her services. And so she helped me decide on a color. She was able to tell me if that color was in stock or not. And then I was able to purchase it through her. And it was such a wonderful experience and a seamless transaction. It really went swimmingly, very, very well. And I was so thrilled to be able to work with her. I will be doing more on this wig, a color spotlight and all of that coming up. But I wanted to make sure I got this Small Business Saturday Spotlight out there as well. So let me just tell you some of the things I learned about her. First of all, she's been doing hair for over 20 years. So she is an experienced, licensed hairstylist. She can cut and color hair. She can do that with human hair wigs, but she can also cut synthetic wigs. If you need bangs cut in, if you need some thinning done on your wig, Sherry can do that, and she has experience with that. She can also help you if you are struggling with cap sizes being too big or too small. She has experience modifying caps. She can make them smaller, she can make them larger. So she really does provide a full service benefit and support that is rare. Sometimes you get people of experience with wigs like me. I have experience wearing wigs. I can give some advice on wig color and some of my own personal experience. But if you need your wig modified or your cap modified, I can't help you with that. And so that is such a wonderful benefit and resource that I really felt it was tremendous to be able to share that. So how it works when you work with Sherry is you can, well, excuse me, you can message her or reach out to her through her website. But typically how it would work is you would schedule an appointment with her through her website to have a consultation with her. She does charge for her consultations because this is her business. This is the way that she earns a living. And quite honestly, she has the experience and know-how to justify charging for her services. But because she also sells wigs, if you were to have a consultation with her and pay the fee for that consultation, if you do decide to purchase a wig through her, she will wrap that fee into the price of the wig. So in the end, you won't have paid for a consultation. But there's no pressure for you to actually purchase a wig from her. She is there to help you make a decision, learn some things, but she really, one way or the other, she just wants to support. And so it's not like she is spending all this time with you hoping that you'll buy a wig from her and giving you a hard sell on that. She is just there to support you, whether it's just advice and the consultation or a purchase or sending her a wig to have some modifications done. She does have pricing for that, so you can reach out to her if you need bangs cut, if you need a wig thinned, if you need a cap adjusted. Just like if you were to go to her for hairstyling services in a salon with your bio hair, there's a price list and she can share that with you. She has 60-minute consultations and 15-minute consultations. But if you purchase time with her, if you purchase a 60-minute consultation, some of the benefits of that are you can do follow-ups with her. So she definitely is someone who's going to be there for you for the long run, not just for a quick little conversation. And I just thought, what a wonderful service. So she actually started as she owned her own salon and as a hairstylist. And a number of years ago, she lost her hair to alopecia. At the time, she had no experience with that. And so she struggled like all of us struggle in the beginning. Struggling with hair loss, struggling to try to figure out what to do about it, then struggling to figure out the whole wig journey. So she definitely has been in our shoes. And then her hair grew back and then she lost it again. But at that point, because she was familiar with that whole process, she decided to shift the focus of her salon to working with women with hair loss and on the wig journey. The pandemic came along and closed down all of the salons for a period of time, and that was a perfect time for her to retool her business and determine how she can move forward to help more women. And so now her main focus is online and video consultations. She doesn't do as much of the in-person services anymore. She does service clients as she worked with in the past, but the main thrust of her business now is the online world, because in this way she can focus more on helping people with wigs and their hair loss, but also helping more people because physical proximity is no longer a barrier to working with her. She is wonderful. She actually just did an interview with Joan London on a podcast that I just recently watched, and she's so professional and just awesome. I can link the podcast if you want to go check that out in the description of this video. So that is really all I have for you guys. I just wanted to bring you this as a resource. For those of you who are very experienced with wig wearing, you might not have need for services like this, but I do think she has a very special niche in this industry where she not only is a wig wearer, but she is a stylist, so she can really help you. I mean, she understands face shape and hairstyles. So if you are struggling to find wigs that look good on you and you're not sure what would be a good fit based on your face shape, she can help you with that. She understands how that works. For someone who's been doing hair for 20 years, she's kind of seen it all. And so I think that is very, very useful. As a matter of fact, I am considering sending her my other Carrie and caramel ribbon and seeing if she can add some lowlights and rooting to that one, because I just don't wear it. The color isn't my favorite, but I love Carrie. I love this wig. Don't judge this one too harshly. I have been playing around with this one a ton. I have so much product in it right now. I've scrunched it up and made it curly. I've combed it out. And so I think she's kind of in need of a wash, but I'm just so in love with this wig, and I'd love to be able to wear my other one as well. So if I do have her color it, I will come back to you guys and share how that went. But for now, please go check out mywigcoach.com. I will link her website in the description, and see if maybe her services are something that can help you get over that hump in your wig wearing journey. I understand it can be difficult to pay for services sometimes, but think about all the money you might save if Sherry can really help you narrow in on what wigs will work best for you. And then you can start looking at things that will actually work, and not all the trial and error that can be so very expensive on this journey. Whether it is because you don't return wigs and so now you've got a million wigs sitting in a box, or 10 or whatever, or because you do return wigs and you're stuck with return shipping and sometimes restocking fees, which can add up. One way or the other, I think if you're struggling on this journey, it's worth it to consider paying someone to help you, and that could save you money in the long run. All right, you guys, it's been a long week. It's the end of the day on Friday. I really wanted to get this filmed so I could get this out to you guys. I love you all, and I'll continue to bring you information that I think would be useful and helpful. Please leave some detailed comments if you have thoughts on this, if you have paid someone for consulting with wig wearing and how it went. If you have experience with Sherry, share that as well. I really recommend her. I think she's a wonderful, wonderful person, and I think that a lot of women are going to benefit from her services. I'll talk to you guys soon.